All right, everyone, welcome to the third monthly Govs Discord prize match. On the top side, we have Dick from Portugal, Old Boy, and Vector. Two OKWs, one Wehrmacht. On the bottom side, we have Vanguard of the Diablo Cross, also known as El Pollo Diablo, Big Mac representing Washington with the Soviets in the center, and Chipmunk uh, rocking the USF on the right side. And all these guys are going to be playing for a $10 Steam gift card today on Fields of Winnekendonk. And teams are random, as always, with the prize fights. So let's wish them the best of luck and see how it goes. This game is happening almost live. We put a 1 minute delay on Observer just to make sure nobody's like sniping, right? So let's see how everybody's fanning out in the early game here. Looks like everybody's kind of taking their own lane so far. They're not going to go for perhaps risky strategy of all going the same side. See who locked in any commanders from the start. Looks like Old Boy went with Spearhead. And Dick went with Grand Offensive. And Big Mac went Mechanized Support. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see. Axis have already locked in a couple of their commanders already, but Allies still have a bit more flexibility right now. But early game can be pretty quiet, so let's see what goes on. Allies have their fuel, haven't connected it yet. Neither side has connected their fuel yet. First real engagement, southeast, sort of the center of the map. Old Boy kind of creeping up with the machine gun. I like that he didn't rush it forward and expose himself too much. Allies going heavy on the light vehicles here. Let's see if two OKW players can make him pay for it. Got a Kubel from Vector. Axis did take the cutoff. Fuel income for the Axis side is looking pretty good right now. Not so much for the Allies. Allies like kind of all came together in the center to hit the Axis. Right now, Allies do have the better map presence, it looks like. Ooh, old boy's got to be careful. Big Mac with that scout car there. The low health Grenadier squad. I don't think those guys are making it home. Ooh, he's got to be real careful here. Ah, wow. Big play from Big Mac.
Command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
Allies able to connect their resources.
Forces are securing our territory.
Push the Axis off theirs. Dirty incendiary from the Allies there. Man, that was close.
Panzer Fusiliers assigned to the front.
Axis regrouped a bit there.
Squad numbers back at full.
That might be the end of the scout car.
Now available.
Oof. Double grenade. Ay, ay, ay. That could have been some miss micro. Ugh, that MG is gonna be rough.
Enemy causing trouble.
Still might have been enough.
Supply line's been cut.
Those incendiaries are nasty. Scout car is back in action. Might catch a snare here. Oh, guess not. Supply half-track got up pretty far. Scout car is going in for the kills.
Forward elements report an infantry unit lost. Under attack! Battle promotion!
Vector's unit's looking pretty healthy.
Taking fire! God damn it! Someone get us out of here! Infantry firing on us! We need to flag!
I wouldn't say anybody's winning decisively yet.
Capture points.
Oh man, that stun grenade was just a little bit too slow.
Reconnaissance vehicle ready.
We got the Puma coming in. That'll be good to keep that scout car away. but I fear it might be light enough that those
Panzer commanders are now on standby.
PTRS rifles can really get some hits in. US just blunted an assault from the OKW player on the right side. Puma's getting a little ballsy here. It's gonna catch a snare right in front of the AT gun. Yeah, it doesn't have any smoke. Double scout car from Old Boy, that's dirty. Hopefully it pays off for him. But that 6-pounder is gonna make sure they get away. Or they don't get away with that. Man, that was a lot of light vehicles that I don't think paid themselves off very well. Don't think Chipmunk has gotten his major yet. That bunker's not going to last very long to that 6-pounder though. This could be bad for the scout car.
Enemy has destroyed one of our forward installations. Scout car. Enemy armor.
And he doesn't know that the Volksgrens are there able to faust it. Oh, I think they might be just too far. But at least they got a decent retreat path. The infantry showed up to save the day. Oh. Dirty mine. Another one. All those mines, you can't sit there and fight that. Playing it safe, doesn't want to catch the AT gun. But it's looking for him. Right now, their fuel is uncapped. He sees that. He should move. Oh, that's the end of the 222.
We have a fresh grenadier squad. We're back to full strength.
Man, the scout car is just on a rampage.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Oh boy. Coming in. Is it gonna score? Got a couple kills. Finally, the end of the scout car. Man, I was worried for Axis there, but they do have the map presence now. Bazooka Rangers, though, just can't miss. 3 bazookas. That's crazy. Clawing back from the brink for the Axis. Chipmunk with a Sherman on the way. Cromwell from Diablo. Big Mac just sitting pretty at 120 fuel. Vector's got to be careful not to let his Stuka get eaten up. I think these guys could use some Rakettenwerfers. Big Mac coming in with the push on the mid. Old boy looking like he's gonna let him have it. USF coming in on the bottom, forcing Vector to cover a bunch of different sides here. Now the Sherman comes in. This could be big. Stuka with a good hit, but that Sherman is looking for him now. Just not enough AT here to keep these tanks out. Getting a pack now. Pack 43. Or 42. 40. One of them. Shit.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Yeah, 40. And a Raketten. A couple of AT guns coming out.
Anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
Man, those Grens just didn't want to fire. That's a pretty formidable force they've got there. All keeping their armor together. That could be good, assuming the pathing in the game stays good. Oh, God, that Sherman with the HE. MG shows up just in time. Thank God the pack can fire through that. The Sherman's not careful. Could be the end. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good for the Axis. Might eat a satchel here, though. Nope. They needed to get rid of that tank,
The
but
enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
A capture point is being overrun.
Cromwell's coming out to meet those Panzerfusiliers. Double Raketten, though, waiting for him. Is this going to be a bait?
Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command.
I like what Diablo's doing. He's kind of staying back.
Lay footings for Panzer HQ here.
Don't scare me. They're fanatical, absolutely crazed killers.
Enemy trying to suppress. Do not get in. Ready to go. Group ready.
Looks like allies are going to kind of just dig in here.
Grenadiers ready. With our new MG-40.
Looks like. Not sure what everybody's planning on doing. Stuka coming in to hit the Soviet player. Whoa.
Lucky for them, the shot. We have 200 points remaining.
Man, I missed whatever that was, but it was. I dropped 2 Gren squads.
Our gun crew has been lost.
Rangers. They're gonna destroy a lot of stuff here. Unless they can counter it. Old boy finally got his Tiger.
They can't kill us all. Tell us where it
17-pounder in the mid. Could do lots of damage.
We've got infantry attacking. Where are the other units?
Second Sherman from Chipmunk. Tiger moving into chase the Cromwell off.
We have 100 points remaining. Another victim. Awaiting orders. Squad, get ready. HMG 75 points.
Ranger blob coming in to hit the Tiger. Let's see how this goes. Miss from the Tiger. This could be bad. Really needs that veterancy. Catches the snare. Uh-oh. Stukas aren't there to help. That could be it.
A capture point is being overrun. Where's that coming from?
But this is best 2 out of 3. So. Fortunately, that artillery is going to be
We're losing a capture point.
really nasty at this point in the game.
Smoke strike can be delivered to cover our men. Good shot. Target down.
Spoiler.
Capture point is under attack.
Alright, there's the surrender. That's round 1.